Hi, boys and girls. It's Mrs. Reeves here again with another bedtime story from Madison School. This story is a great story to start out Black History Month. It is about Dr. Patricia Bath and the doctor with an eye for eyes. It's a story of Dr. Patricia Bath and what she did to save people's vision and eyesight. So I hope you enjoy it. Dr. Patricia Bath, the doctor with the eye for eyes. Written by Julia Finley Moscow, illustrated by Daniel Riley. If you like to think big, but some say you're too small, or they say you're too young, or too slow, or too tall, pay no mind to their doubts and just follow the path of an awesome inventor, Dr. Patricia Bath. On the 4th of November in Harlem, New York, one family, the Baths, got a gift from the stork. A baby, Patricia, quite clever she was. All the good she accomplished, the world would soon see. Now, this girl from New York, she loved playing with boys. Her big brother, so thoughtful, shared all of his toys. Every hobby she had, she would copy, it's true. She said, anything boys can do, girls can do too. We all know that's true, right? Boys can do the same things as girls. Yet the toy she loved most, she would never forget, was a gift from her mother, a chemistry set. Well, that got her to think, hey, science is neat. This passion of hers couldn't be. As she grew a bit older, she yearned to do more. With science, I'll help the world sick and poor. And a friend of the family, a doctor so swell, inspired the teen. I can be one as well. So let's see what kind of doctor she decides to be. But doctors back then were mostly men, you'll find. Still, Patricia stood firm. She did not change her mind. She and her father, her father was smart, a jack of all trades. He had taught her, we're equal, all genders, all shades. Yes, her parents were thrilled. They encouraged her goal. They said nothing's off limits, no job, no dream, no role. The Baths didn't have much, but they were wise nonetheless. Education is key, the key to success. Now, the problem was that every nearby high school was only for white kids with no money. Not cool. So, to high school by train, nothing stopped her, you see. And though most kids took 4 years, she finished in 3. She was able to finish high school in 3 years. It's pretty amazing. What next? Off to college, then medical school, where she found that her classmates were boys as a rule. And when girls weren't allowed to sit in the front row, Patricia said, "Phooey, that won't make me low." All those unfair restrictions did not bring her down. There was more pressing matters, for no time to frown. A decision was due, what her focus would be. I've been thinking, she said, I will help people see. So her goal was to help people with their vision. And that's when she studied the eye. As an eager intern, treating hospital patients was what helped her learn. Through her work, she discovered there was something not right. Her black patients were blind 2 times more than white. What has caused this to happen? She wanted to know in a location like Harlem where the money was low. She came with a plan. We must conquer this plight. The public, she said, must prioritize sight. With the mission in mind, the doctor went west. At school near the sea, she spread words of her quest. She was young, but her knowledge and skills made her wise. She taught hundreds of students to understand eyes. But it wasn't all cheery. Some things she would fight, like the desk in the dungeon that barely had light. No, thank you, she said. I will need a new placement because nobody puts Dr. Bath in the basement. Well, she got a new desk and then hit a grand slam when she started an eye doctor training program. She would lead it for years, and what makes that so sweet, she's the first woman to achieve such a feat. Do you think she stopped there? No, sirree, she did not. All her goals to help people, she still had a lot. With I will find better treatments for blindness, she swore. Straight to Europe she went, where she studied some more. In cities like Paris, she learned about lasers. These light beams, she said, will be little eye savers. She practiced for months. Oh, and one final mention. Her research, it led them to make an invention. This tool she developed, a new laser probe, fixed all the eyeballs of patients all over the globe. And because of her work, those without sight for years, like 15 or 20 or 30 or more years, people who hadn't seen for 15 to 30 years, could finally see. We should give her 3 cheers. Hooray, Dr. Bath! Hooray, Dr. Bath! Hooray, Dr. Bath! But wait, she did more. She created a place to bring hope to the whole human race. Its motto is this: poor or rich, black or white, healthy vision is important. It's everyone's right. Now, for all that she's done and the progress it brings, Dr. Bath is well known. She's accomplished great things, but applause for her work, well, to her it seemed strange. Fame was never her wish. All she wanted was change. Yes, that girl from New York with a chemistry set who was born when most doctors were men, don't forget, grew to be quite a hero, but she never boasted. It's her, it's her will to heal people. That's what mattered the most. So, if helping the world seems too hard, you're wrong. If someone says you can't do it, don't listen. Be strong. Like Patricia, stay focused, push forward, shine bright, and you'll find all your dreams, will be well with insight. Dear readers, begin each day asking a question. Let the answer lead you to another question. In this, you will discover that learning and knowledge is an infinite playground. Dr. Patricia Bath. This is a true story. This is a true story of a doctor who created a laser eye probe. The Doctor with an Eye for Eyes, the story of Dr. Patricia Bath. I hope you enjoyed the bedtime story.